Hello again, guys and girls, the Gears of War community. Welcome back to another Gears of War 3 gameplay commentary. Today, I want to talk about the confusion about down but not out. I mean, I'm confused as well, so I really like a confirmation. But yes, in the last few days, there has been a little bit of confusion about whether down but not out is going to be in or out of the other game modes. Personally, for a lot of reasons that I'm going to discuss later, I would really love it to be in. Just like it just makes the game itself. But there's still quite a lot of confusion whether it is, because there's been a few tweets by one of their community managers, or I don't know, maybe he's just like a forum manager or something. He's not an epic high up, but he tweeted that there will be no down but not out in the game. It's in like all of the game's game modes except for single player and overrun and stuff like that. And then there's also been another article saying that it's only out of free-for-all, not the other game modes. And then there's just loads of people saying, oh, it's gone, it's gone. And there's been like 5 different petitions or polls up there saying, bring back down but not out. So if they are confused about whether to keep it or not, if Epic Games are sitting there going, I wonder whether we should keep down but not out in the full multiplayer experience, I think you've got your answer now. I mean, 90% of the community want it. And, I think there's really good reasons for this. The main reason is it makes team play on Gears of War team play. Because when you're playing Gears of War, let's take a competitive execution on Old Town, for example. Everybody's camping up the top. Or one team is camping up the top. They've got 3 players, and the other team's got 4 players. They lancer down into the mid, into the sniper, and into the boomshot area. Now, if they were to get a down, luckily, or through a bit of focus fire, they probably wouldn't be able to push that. Or if they did, they'd most likely take deaths out of it. But if you were to take down but not out of the game, then that would completely change things. It would be almost suicide to push, because if they got a lancer on you, then you wouldn't go down, you'd die instantly. And this is what a lot of people do. If they push up, they will push aggressively, but they will be aware that one of their players will go down, but they will have the chance to take out one of their players first, then get the revive. And basically, the team that pushed would be a man up because of that. And they'd be in the advantage again. But a lot of people are saying it's going to speeden up gameplay if you take out down but not out. I mean, I don't think you understand that if down but not out is gone, then the rifles will be a lot more powerful with the ability to insta-kill people rather than just downing them. Because if you down someone on Gears, obviously you have to go and pick up your kill. So if you don't go and pick up your kill, then there's no point in lancering someone. But if you don't have to do that, then everybody's going to be able to camp back. Nobody's going to be able to push up, because even if someone is close to you, they won't be able to save you. And it's just like, it will slow down the game a hell of a lot. So that's my major opinion. I think it will slow down gameplay and it will ruin team play. If it isn't in the game, then I'm not going to EGL 9. I mean, I really want it to be in the game, just because I know the game's changing in a lot of ways, but there's a few things you don't touch in Gears. You don't touch power weapons being around the map. That's one of the major things, similar to Halo. You don't touch down but not out, and you don't touch any of the primary weapons like Lancer and Nash. You don't take them out of the game because of some ridiculous reason. They are what makes Gears of War Gears of War. And I don't mind about all these other random things, like making maps more vertical, your ability to kind of climb up and down, adding stim gas grenades. I don't mind that. That makes Gears of War Judgment a unique Gears of War game. But it's still Gears of War because of all the personal traits of Gears of War. Just don't mess with any of those personal traits, Epic, okay? Please don't mess with any of those. But yeah, if they're not in the game, then I'm definitely not going to EGL 9, because I don't know whether the game will be good or not. Or I don't know whether the game will be good or not anyway, but I'm going there to play Gears of War, and if it's not got any of the personal traits of Gears of War, then it's not going to be worth me going there because team play will be awful. Another thing I wanted to talk about is this whole idea that Gears of War is turning into Call of Duty or Halo. Okay, the major thing is that almost every good aspect of a multiplayer shooter is in one of the major multiplayer shooters right now. Okay, any major aspect that makes a multiplayer shooter good is in one of them right now. So if Epic chooses to add any of these, obviously it's going to get closer to one of them. It's going to get a little closer to Call of Duty. It's going to get a little closer to Halo. But overall, it's not becoming, it's not becoming Gears of Duty or Halo of War. It's still Gears of War. Hopefully, if they don't take out Down but Not Out. But yeah, it's still Gears of War. And if anything, I think it's getting closer to Unreal Tournament, Epic's other major shooter. I think it's getting closer to that. It's becoming more vertical. I mean, if you look at Unreal Tournament, that's an extremely vertical game. It's becoming faster. Unreal Tournament is extremely fast. It's becoming more of a open combat game rather than just packing up in a corner and using your Lancer. You can move around a lot more. So I think that overall it's becoming closer to Unreal Tournament, and personally Unreal Tournament is an amazing game. If it's going to be closer to anything, it's just got to be closer to Unreal Tournament because that is such a good game. I mean, it's Epic's first shooter series that they've created, and it's such a success. If you've never played an Unreal Tournament game, I feel sorry for you because they're so good. But anyway, that's my major point. It's getting, you can't just expect that it's getting that it's turning into Call of Duty just because they add in something that's similar to Call of Duty. Of course, there's always going to be something that's similar to another game, but it's not turning into that game. It's still Gears of War. So please, just maybe it's not going to turn out great, but don't just say that it's becoming into another game. That's my main point. Thank you for watching, guys. The gameplay, I think, is coming to a close. I can't really see it right now. But if you enjoyed, please leave me a like. If you really enjoy my content, then leave me a subscribe. But for now, guys, thank you for watching, and goodbye.